Okay, so we got the hard part 6. I don't know what to expect, so we're just gonna go and see what he has to say.
Prize winner is definitely spiraling. I got your fucking lines tapped, I swear that I'm dialed in. First I was a rat, so where's the proof of the trial then? Where's the paperwork of the cabinet is filed in? 1090 Jake would've took all the walls down. The streets would've had me hiding out in a small town. My Montreal Connect stand up.
He's trying to say if he was a rat, he wouldn't be freeing out right now. But did Kendrick call him a rat, or did he say... He said he knows things that would make Gunna look like a saint. I don't think he ever said Drake was a rat.
I'm not far down. The ones that you getting your stories from, they all clowns. I am a war general, seasoned in preparation. My jacket is covered in medals, honor and decoration. You waited for this moment, overcome with the desperation. We plotted for a week and then we fed you the information. A daughter that's 11 years old, I bet he takes it. We thought about giving a fake name or a destination, but
okay, so he's saying officially that he fed that information and baited Kendrick. I saw some comments like that. And you could look at this one of two ways. One of the ways being that the reason this took so long is because he was looking at all these Instagram comments and had to think of something that would make sense. Because it's like, okay, if you baited it, then that means you would know what he was going to say. And if you knew what he was going to say, then why did this take so long? And if you knew what he was going to say, where were you at to Meet the Grams? Kendrick dropped twice. He dropped Meet the Grams, then Not Like Us. So, like, where were you in between that if you knew what he was going to say 2 tracks ago? And then it sounds more like he knew what you were going to say because he dropped Meet the Grams right after Family Matters. So it's like, and then on top of all the things you could have baited him with, it was... a child? There wasn't anything else you could think of? So he's either just saving the image, trying to spin the story, or Kendrick completely lied, and that's gonna look really bad. So at this point, we just need proof from somebody. Anybody, on anything.
but you so thirsty, you not concerned with investigation. Instead, you in that Venice studio, it's a celebration. You gotta learn to fact check things and be less impatient. Your fans are rejoicing, thinking this is my expiration. Even the picture you use, the jokes and the medication, the Maybach glove and the drug he uses for less inflation. Master manipulating, you bid on a speculation. You dumb and reactive, nigga, I'm petty with dedication.
Somebody's master manipulating, because somebody's bluffing. Somebody is bluffing right now. Because they both trying to make it look like they know more or got more on the other. Somebody's bluffing. Do I take Kendrick as the kind of person to say something like that without fact checking? No. Do I take Drake as someone who would spend all that time feeding information like that specifically to the person he's trying to battle, then take days later to respond to the thing he knew about? No. But anything could happen. Anything's possible. There's no truth about the Dave Freeze thing yet. There's no truth about the child. There's questionable behavior about Drake and underage girls, though. I mean, there's a video right now going around of him kissing that girl on stage, and she was only 15. And she told him her age, 15 or 17, something like that. But she was underage at this point. We just need receipts now. Like, whoever has the receipts, that's who got it.
What about the bones we dug up in that excavation? And why isn't Whitney denying all of the allegations? Why is she following Dave Free and not Mr. Morale? You haven't seen the kids in 6 months, the distance is wild. Dave leaving heart emojis underneath pics of the child. Speaking of anything with a child, let's get to that now.
We do have Dave leaving a heart emoji under the picture. But who is Dave? Like, we need answers.
The angle was the shit I expected. TikTok videos you collected and dissected. Instead of being on some diss direct shit, you rather fucking grab your pen and misdirect shit. My mom came over today and I was like, wait a second. That's that one record where you say you got molested. Oh, fuck me, I just made the whole connection. This about to get so depressing. This is trauma for your own confessions. This when your father leave you home alone with no protection, so neglected. That's why these pedophile raps and shit you so obsessed with.
Making fun of someone's like trauma, assault like that is crazy. But the gloves have been off for a while. And in that song, like, I don't know right here if he's referring to Kendrick himself, because in the song Kendrick's talking about his mother, not himself. But he's basically saying you're obsessed because of what happened in your family, because of your stuff you got going on, and that's why you're going that route with me. Interesting spin.
It's so excessive, they acting like it's so aggressive, but you just never know infection. I don't wanna dish you anymore, this really got me second guessing. Touch My Body by Mariah Carey play, you probably start reflecting. I never been with no one underage, but now I understand why this the angle that you really mess with. Just for clarity, I feel disgusted, I'm too respected. If I was fucking young girls, I promise I'd have been arrested.
That's not true. We know that's not true at all.
Way too famous for the shit you just suggested, but that's not the lesson. Clearly there's a deeper message. Deep cuts that never healed and now they got infected. Like if Dave really fucked your girl and got her pregnant. Talk about breeding resentment. I'm not sure how to ease the sentiment. The shit's too intimate. I'm praying.
How does he know this about Dave? How does he know Kendrick was beating on this girl? How does Kendrick know about the daughter? I can't say how does Kendrick know about the girls, because I mean there's, like I said, there's questionable videos going around right now. So he could have just been running off of that. I want to know where Drake was getting this from. I need to know where Kendrick is getting that from. And it's like, okay, if you're announcing that this was planned the whole time, and I see how everyone's quick to run with that, which it would make sense, which would make sense to why Kendrick hadn't mentioned the daughter again. But it could also make sense that Kendrick followed the pedophilia line because y'all ignored that when he said it the first time. It's too much. It's too much. We need answers.
You recover from both incidents, but you a piece of shit, so this shit really no coincidence. Drake is not a name that you don't see on no sex offender list. Easy does it. You mentioned A minor, but niggas gotta be sharp and tell the fans who was it. You thought you left D flat, D major. I'll slit your throat with the razor and do Rick Ross hair like that one flight from Malaysia. I'm your baby mama screensaver. Only fucking with Whitney's, not Millie Bobby Browns. I never look twice at no teenager.
And they are talking about when he texted Millie Bobby Brown and she was underage. And he said something like, I miss you. He was a grown man. But Kendrick didn't mention Millie Bobby Brown. But he's calling it out, saying like, that's not what he's into.
I'm a fucking hitmaker, dog, not a peacemaker. Yeah, bullets that I'm stuffing in each chamber. Your ass in extreme danger. Stop buying views and buy comments. You may as well keep the paper. Shit you about to need for later. I give a fuck about your streaming data. You could drop 100 more records. I'll see you later. Yeah, maybe when you meet your maker. I don't wanna fight with a woman beater. It feeds your nature. If you still bumping R. Kelly, you could thank the savior. Said if they deleted his music, then your music is going to a hypocrite. I don't understand.
Is that because he did music with R. Kelly? Trying to say he's a hypocrite?
Understand why these people praise you. Sounding like you sent him commissary, but he needs some paper. Album dropping soon, no wonder you turn a clout chaser instead of doing hard labor. Nigga, I see you when I see you like Fantasia.
Basically, you coming at me because you got an album coming out soon. Would be smart, actually.
Whitney, you can hit me if you need a favor. And when I say I hit your back, it's a lot safer. I promise. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, that shit was some good exercise. Like, it's good to get out, get the pen working. You would be a worthy competitor if I was really a predator and you weren't fucking lying to every blogger and editor, but it is what it is. You definitely got this shit burnt the fuck out though. Like, you got more records to drop. The one before the last one, we finessed you into telling a story that doesn't even exist. And then you go and drop the West Coast one and try and cover that up. I would like that one. That would be some shit I could dance to if he wasn't tripling down on some whole other bullshit. But, you know, at least your fans are getting some raps out of you. I'm happy I can motivate you, bring you back to the game. Like,
You did.
you know, but
You did.
just let me know when we get into the facts. Everything in my shit is facts. I'm waiting on you to return the favor. Like.
It's nothing else to be said. It's really not. At this point, all the accusations, the allegations that have been made, somebody needs a receipt. And I see Drake taking the meet the gram stance with this response. Kendrick just dropped a club song. And this, it wasn't too many shots at Kendrick, and it wasn't anything he didn't say on Family Matters. But he was addressing the accusations, which they did need to be addressed. And so now, we need Kendrick to address. He has to address what's going on. If you set the bait up and your mole is really your friend, like he's a double agent, like where is he? Oh my gosh. We gotta wait to see what Kendrick's gonna say. And that's really it. It's a waiting game now.